Hello, I'm Jeff Melland for Digital Tech TV for Inform TV, and I have today a couple special guests, Silke and Nick Jager, and we're going to ask them some questions about internet marketing and blogging and YouTube and crafting and selling your crafts on the internet. So you two have set up a website. First of all, welcome. Glad you're here. In fact, you're here all the way from South Carolina. I mean, Silke still does work with me, but they have moved to South Carolina, and now she still works remotely. So yeah, with the internet, we can always do that. So that works great. So let's talk about your crafting project, which is lighted bottles.
Yes. We recycle, or we use recycled glass bottles and we turn them into lamps. So, and we've been doing that for 3 years.
Yeah, wine bottles, right?
Wine bottles, liquor bottles, any kind of a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Works. So we put string of lights on the inside, and some of them we put a lamp kit on top and with a lamp shade, so it's an actual fully functioning lamp.
Right.
Yeah, when we're done with it.
Right. And in fact, you want to grab that one there?
Oh, yeah.
We actually have one right here. Yeah. We don't have it plugged in, but you can see the wire. You know, this is like a Christmas lights thing, and that's in through here. And what do you call this other stuff that's in?
Just a crystal filler.
Yeah, filler. And then when you plug this in, it all lights up kind of like a Christmas tree.
Yep.
And it looks pretty nice. So, put that back there.
So anyway, so Nick he made the first one about 3 years ago.
Yep.
And I said, well, we should take a video and share it with the world.
Take a video
of him making a bottle.
Okay.
Because you have to drill a hole into the glass in order to get the lights in.
Right.
So, and I thought it would be a fun project for the people.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked him into it, and we made the video, and we put it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And from the get-go, people liked it, and we've have over 200,000 views on it now.
200,000 now.
200,000 views on the YouTube video, and that's a lot. That's a
How many
huge
comments?
number.
I mean, we have a lot of comments on there, too.
I was just going to say, it's coming up on 2 years old now already.
The videos,
so
yep.
About 100,000 hits a year, so on average.
Wow.
So yeah, it just took off. I could have never guessed that it would have done that.
And why do you think that's so popular, that video?
Well, from the comments, what people say, it's nicely laid out. I mean, I videotaped him from the beginning to end on how to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So people can follow along and they can learn how to do it themselves.
Yeah.
And, it's a craft, and it's inexpensive, and people are always looking for that kind of
I think there's a lot of people out there who do that or are interested in that craft.
Right.
And there's probably a lack of knowledge among a lot of those people that they don't know exactly how to
drill
do
glass
some of that.
or,
Drill a hole in the glass, which is kind of tricky. You have to know what you're doing there.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you have to have the right tools, and there's a bit of a challenge to drill without breaking the bottle.
Exactly. Yeah. So they want to know, and they've commented. Lots of people have commented and asked you more questions.
Yes,
right?
definitely. Yep. They ask questions again. How to drill and where to get the drill bits and the filler and the lights and So like I said, we have a couple hundred comments on there.
Oh yeah, at least.
Yeah.
So you also created a website around this.
Yep. So once we had the video, well, then I thought, well, heck, might as well create a blog for it, because we were getting so many inquiries, so we can send the people to the blog, and so we don't have to answer the same question over and over and over.
Right. Yeah.
So that's when we created the blog, and the blog gets about 200 people a day. 150?
150 to 200 visitors a day to that website, which is the blog is built into the website.
Right.
And the website name is it Bottle-Lamp?
Correct. Yep.
Bottle-lamp.com.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, and again, we get a lot of feedback. We started a show-off page, so people can send pictures of their finished product, their finished craft, and we put it on the blog, and then they can share it. And show it off, and
you're getting a lot of people doing that.
Oh yeah. Yep. And then of course that creates more traffic for us, because people like to share their crafts.
Right.
you
So
know.
they send that link to your page to their friends, and then
Correct.
their friends come and see your website.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So you guys are almost like the bottle lamp kings of the
Yes.
internet.
yes,
Okay.
if you Google bottle crafting or bottle lamp, we show up on the first page.
Yeah.
For-
something
for-
in
So you
its
get a lot of
terms.
traffic from people from search, and
Yes.
probably from the YouTube video as well when they find you there.
Right. Yep. We haven't paid any paid advertising,
Yeah.
so everything is organic.
Yeah. It's just been
So-
through doing the right thing online and posting
Right.
here and there, keeping it up, keeping active with it.
Right. Yep.
Correct.
So
And of course, the video is not just on YouTube now. A lot of other sites picked up the video. A lot of
Right.
crafting sites now have our video on their site.
right.
So, again, that brings traffic in.
Yeah, and your website name is in the video, or at least under
Right.
it, probably.
Yep.
Is it in it?
I think we have it. Yeah, we have it
Yeah,
in there. And then at
probably.
the end, it says, "Hi, I'm
Yeah.
Nick from,
Bottle.
bottle-lamp.com.
Actually,
Yeah.
If you
say,
have questions."
On that one, I'm from Jaeger Foods, but
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
at the subtitles, if they look below on
Yep.
the videos.
You guys have a lot of different websites and blogs. I know you've tried some other things, the
Right.
shoes
the
website.
shoe blog.
and,
Yeah.
and all this, I think that's a good point, is that, if anybody's interested in doing something like this, it's really important to pick a topic that not only one that you're interested in so that you keep active with it, but one that that there is an audience for. And
Right.
if you're trying to make money with it, make sure that there's some way that you can make money with it.
Correct.
Because just having visitors doesn't not necessarily mean you're going to make money.
Right.
Right. But you can explore ways, if you've got a lot of traffic like you guys do, you can still explore ways
Mm-hmm.
to do some affiliate marketing or selling something somehow.
Yeah. Yep. That's what we do. We have affiliate links.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a page, a resources page, where people can click through the drill bits and drills and all different things.
So in the video, you're using certain tools, and then
Mhm.
those tools you can find those on Amazon and put a link to those. And
Correct.
as an Amazon affiliate, you can get paid a commission for sending somebody to Amazon when they buy the
Correct.
stuff that you're recommending or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's pretty slick how
Yep.
that works.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the
So-
other way on this particular blog to make money is we have links, paid links,
Mhm.
from another third-party company. So when somebody clicks on one of the paid links, they keep track of it, and then again we get a little.
Yeah, so you're
Money
getting
back.
paid for every time someone clicks one of those links.
Mhm.
It takes that visitor away from your website,
Right.
but you get paid for that click
Correct.
from that company.
Yep.
Yeah. Google AdSense is another. Are you using Google AdSense
Yes.
as well?
Yep.
And
Mhm.
but this other one is a different one, so you can use more than one
Yeah.
on the website.
Yep. I have Google AdSense, and then we have the skim links.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So that's quite interesting how that works.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, most of our visitors, we have kind of two different groups of visitors. One is the people that want to make the craft, and just for themselves, they just want to make one bottle or two bottles, as for
Mhm.
decoration. And then the other group of people that we have is people that want to learn to make them and sell them
Mm-hmm.
themselves.
Right.
And so we've had a lot of questions on how to sell,
Yeah.
how to
Setting up an Etsy account.
Etsy account, how to do a blog, how to get
Yeah.
people interested. So
So what's an Etsy account? What's
Etsy is a website for crafters,
Okay.
strictly for crafters. They get millions of visitors a day,
Mm-hmm.
and you can create an account and create a little shop on Etsy.
Just like an eBay store, sort of, except this is
pretty
more
much like that.
specific.
Yep. But you can only sell items that you've created yourself in your shop,
Okay.
or in your home or in your business.
So, and then I also think about Pinterest. Pinterest is another website where you can share pictures, and you can explain it better than I can.
Right, Pinterest is more of a social media site, whereas Etsy is a selling
Okay.
site.
Mhm.
So on Pinterest, you share pictures of, let's say, your craft.
Mhm.
So we share our pictures of our bottles, put them on Pinterest, and then people will like the picture and share it with their friends,
Mhm.
and then they can click through from the picture onto the website.
So it's a
it's-
way that you can get traffic to your website by putting stuff out on Pinterest. Pictures.
Correct. Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Just pictures.
And Pinterest has been very beneficial for Bottle Lamp.
Really.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I've heard also that like 90% of the people who are on Pinterest are women.
Right.
Is that true? So
Yes.
there's a lot of women who are interested in making bottle lamps.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Our audience is about 50-50.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, on Pinterest, definitely, it's probably more than 90%
Mhm.
women.
Mm-hmm.
And so with Pinterest, the important thing is you want to have really nice, engaging pictures.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, the
Yeah.
more, the bigger, the nicer your picture is, the more interest you're going to create.
Right. Sure.
hmm
Yeah. So how else do you get? Those are the main ways that you get traffic to your
Right.
website. Then.
Yep.
Right?
We
Any
do
other
have a Facebook page,
Mhm.
and like I said, we haven't done any paid advertising, so we haven't done any paid advertising on Facebook either. And we do have people, you know, that like our Facebook page, but we don't get a lot of traffic from the Facebook
Mhm.
to the website.
I think it's hard to get people to leave Facebook to go to another website. And I
Correct.
find that myself when I'm on Facebook. I don't really want to click a link to leave Facebook. 'Cause I
Right.
want to stay there and you know, look
Yep.
around.
So you can create, what am I trying to say? Interest. You can create interest
Oh.
in your product or
Mhm.
craft or you know whatever you're doing,
Yeah.
but it doesn't carry over to your website.
Yeah.
So
Right.
you're not getting
So that's
traffic.
the tricky part. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So this video was so successful. I know you guys have made some other videos too,
Yes.
and hope that you could do just as well and get as many views. And some
Right.
of them you did well, but I don't think you've done another one that got as many views as this video did.
Right. Right. And I
So-
think one reason is we had it on the homepage for over a year.
Yeah.
The
On
video.
your website.
Yep, on the website.
Okay.
And I think that helped. And plus, of course, like I said, quite a few other websites have picked up the video because
Right.
it is so informative.
Yeah. Do you think it has anything to do with really? Yeah. Well, that's what you just said. It's informative. So
Mhm.
the content of the video itself probably has a lot to do with why there's so many views. I
Right.
suppose.
Right.
too.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we could easily turn just the 10-minute video into a class, a paid class,
Mhm.
you know, like at your community college or somewhere,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
turn it into. So that's pretty
Yeah.
much what the
Right.
video is. You
Yeah,
know,
it's a good-
it's a
gives good
crafting
information
class. Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can. I know even if you don't have a website, with if you just go have a YouTube account and put up a video, you can actually earn money from Google or from YouTube.
Yes.
And you guys have set that up too,
Yep.
right? So when people click, well, they have the advertising stuff that you can apply to your video. That's
Mhm.
what they say, monetize this video, I think.
Right.
So then it'll show links and stuff on there. And you
Mhm.
guys have activated that on your
Oh, yes.
on your video, so you
Yep.
make a little bit of money that way
Right.
too.
We didn't do it right away. We waited about
Yeah.
a year
Right.
before we started
Yeah.
monetizing.
Yeah.
And we thought maybe our traffic will go down once we do that because it would turn people off, but really it hasn't.
Yeah, they want the content bad enough, so
Right.
they'll
Yeah, and everybody's used to seeing the ads.
yeah, right.
So nobody's really turned off by that anymore.
Yeah.
And people understand, if you do, like especially the Bottle Lamp website, we give so much information that people understand that we, like to get a
Yeah.
little bit of
Yeah,
kickback.
they understand if there's an ad or two here or there
Right.
that they're seeing.
Right. Actually,
Yeah.
we had a comment. Remember that somebody was saying, that was about a year ago. Somebody was saying how we're trying to monetize the blog. And then other people actually comment back and saying, well, of course they are,
Yeah.
Oh, they
I mean,
came
they-
over
they
the
were-
fence.
they-
Yeah.
yeah,
It was.
they were
Yeah, that
defending
was
us.
kind of
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
Something about we had sold out or something like that because we
Oh,
had put
because they had
advertising
some
in
ads
it,
on there. Yeah,
and they were
Right.
like, "Well, they're just trying to make some money here,"
yeah, yeah.
Right.
Which I thought was interesting. So
Yeah.
we didn't even really have to say anything.
Yeah,
there.
you'll
They
always
just-
get when you have a big audience, you'll always have somebody that criticizing.
Oh,
you, I
right.
suppose.
Yeah, which is okay, which is
Yep,
fine.
yep.
It's good. It, creates
Right.
a buzz, communication, whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think this is just a really interesting thing, especially because you've done so well with getting traffic. I mean, 100 to 150 visitors a day to a website. That's not easy to do that,
Right,
and especially if you're not paying for the traffic.
right, exactly.
And then the video, 200,000 views
Mhm.
to a video. That's a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
yeah.
a struggle to get 100 views for a lot of people.
Oh, right. There's so many. There's so
Yeah.
many videos and so many blogs and websites out there. It's hard to get people to find you and to notice you.
You have to be really genuine and honest, and you got to have something that people are interested in too, that catches
Right.
attention. I think the headline has a lot to do with the description of the video that you type in,
Right.
because that's what's searched. So
Exactly. Yep.
people
You have
are-
to have the title, the description, the keywords. All that comes into play. You really have
Yeah.
to think about
Yeah,
what you're doing.
yeah. So you can fill in all of that information when you put your video on
Right.
YouTube, right?
Yep.
So, yeah.
And then, of course, now your YouTube videos, you can share it with the social media. That's all built in now, so that's nice.
Hmm.
You don't have to
Right.
copy and paste or anything. You just click a button and
Yes, right.
share it.
The other thing you guys did now was write a book.
Yes.
So that is quite a
Yeah,
deal,
do
and
we
I
have a
think
copy?
it's over there.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Should I grab it?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
We started out with an ebook.
Yeah, we gave away an ebook for
Okay.
the first 2 years, a free ebook.
Uh-huh.
So if you give me
All we were asking for return.
is an email address, and then
Mhm.
they would get this
Right.
10-page ebook, and it pretty much gave the same information as the video, just more, a little bit more,
Hmm.
explaining it a little bit more, giving a bit more guidelines and tips and what have you. And we've had 500? No.
No, we're close to 1,000.
Yeah. 1,000 people have downloaded the free ebook
Oh, okay.
in the last 2 years.
I see.
So then we thought, well, heck, we might as well make a book.
Yeah.
And we started out thinking we were going to make a coffee table book, with just nice pictures that people can have on their coffee table.
Yeah.
And so you go ahead and you tell this part of the...
Oh, yeah, sure. We went to a publisher and asked about, gave them the whole outline of what we had in mind. And it would be just showcasing all the pictures that we've received over time from different ones that not only that we had made, but what other people had submitted. The publisher was more than enthusiastic about it, and they were ready to go. And then they dropped the bomb of how much it cost to put the book together. And it was just kind of...
Yeah.
I mean, we started, are we going
$10,000.
to take a mortgage
Yeah.
out against
Yeah.
the house
Yeah.
and, to do that? And Suka got into a conversation with another person that had
A
published.
blogger,
Another blogger,
craft
right.
blogger.
Mhm.
And she had a book, or she was working on a second book. So I sent her an email and I asked her, how do you go about getting your book published? So she replied back and she gave me the name of a website, which is
CreateSpace.
CreateSpace. And
Okay.
CreateSpace is affiliated with Amazon.
Hmm.
So we checked it out and we went for it.
Right. I mean, here you were just, we laid it out in WordPress and we submitted it. And we had to do some formatting once it was in CreateSpace.
You laid it out in Word, in Word, you mean?
I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah, Word.
In
Okay.
Word, yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So just or any text editor would.
Yeah, there were
Right.
a
just
couple
typed
different
it
ways.
in.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Had it all laid out. I think the biggest part there was getting it into CreateSpace. That was the biggest.
Yeah, of course, for printing you have to have really high resolution images.
Mhm. I see.
So, yeah, and we have a lot of them
yeah,
in there.
there are images.
There are,
in here.
yeah. In the back, we have a whole illustrated section of
Oh, yeah,
colored
there's a whole
photographs
bunch
of
of-
different projects and such.
Yeah, and then of course we started out with one way and then we changed our mind, and first we were going to do it just black and white, but then we realized that color isn't going to cost anymore.
Oh.
But the nice thing about self-publishing online is you don't have any money out of pocket.
Right.
So
That
you
was
create your own
huge.
book,
Oh.
you lay it out any which way you want to. You create your cover art and your back cover art. We even have our little...
Yeah. It's
Mug
your
shot on
picture
there.
Yeah. Pictures right there. It's great.
And then you upload it, and then
These are printed as they're ordered.
as to ordered.
Oh, really?
So they're not
So-
sitting in a
so you
warehouse
don't-
Yeah.
filling
Right,
space.
you don't have to buy 5,000 copies and then have it sitting in your spare bedroom.
Hmm.
So the
So I can buy this on Amazon, right?
correct.
Correct. So if it weren't for
Wow.
CreateSpace, I don't know if the book ever would have came to fruit.
Yeah,
So
right.
that was
So
huge.
anybody can write a book, and
Pretty
Anybody,
much.
yep.
pretty
yeah.
much. It takes some work, though. It's a lot of work, isn't it?
It is a lot of
was.
work, yeah.
It isn't something to take lightly.
Yeah, I mean, we worked on this for a good
Right.
2 weeks.
What's the hardest part about it? Coming, just writing the words,
Well,
or just formatting things?
Well, we were kind of in luck because we had the ebook already written.
right, so we
Yeah.
had a lot of it already written, so we just
Yeah.
had to plumb it up.
arrange it and
Yeah, but yeah, the layout, I mean, yeah, I changed this I don't know how many times
Mhm.
until
The
I finally,
designs.
until
Yeah.
I finally liked it.
And then looking at other craft books kind of gave us an idea how to lay it
Yeah.
out as well. I mean,
Mhm.
what worked and what just
Yeah.
didn't look right at all.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we kind of
And-
went from there.
Yeah, and just like any other book, you know, you have your ISBN number and you have your
Mhm.
barcode and you can promote it so it goes into bookstores. So you can have, you know, we could have this in what is that big bookstore?
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Barnes and Noble
Yeah.
could potentially pick this up if there's enough
Yeah.
interest.
Yeah.
So
Wow, that's pretty cool.
yeah,
That is cool. Not a lot of people have written a book, so that's neat.
yeah,
And now a lot of people have done websites like you have, these and blogging websites, and not very many people have done videos that have 200,000 views.
right.
I tell
Yep,
you,
yep.
except celebrities, but
Yeah,
they
right.
don't count. They don't count.
Well, we're working on getting 10 videos over what is it?
10,000 each.
Yeah, 10,000.
How's that
each.
going?
So we have 5.
Yeah,
You have 5
now.
videos
5
that have
videos.
over 10,000.
Yep.
And how do you do that?
I think a lot of it is writing on the 200,000 one. They see that
Oh.
we've made other bottle
It's
lamp
still
videos.
on the same subject then.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah, and we have them organized within YouTube. You know, we created a channel just for the bottle videos.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and a lot of times, you know, people they will watch one and then the next one will come up. So they
Yeah.
think, oh wow, I might as well watch that one. You know,
Yeah.
and down.
It
Right.
trickles down,
down
sure.
down
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
We have tried different sites. The shoe site, we felt didn't do as well because it was so. It's such a huge market. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody.
The
is
subject
doing it.
matters.
Right.
The content matters.
Mhm.
The
Whereas-
headline matters.
The bottle lamp was very narrow, a
Mhm.
very niche market.
Right.
So we were
Right.
able to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because it's a smaller group of people, but there's a very much smaller group of people that are putting out videos or selling things
Right.
with bottle
Right.
lamps.
Yep.
So, I think our video. We'll check this. Oh, no, we're still going. 23
Okay.
minutes.
All right.
It'll stop at 30, so it'll go.
Oh,
another
okay.
7
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
All right.
I'll just cut
All
that
right.
out. So,
That's not necessarily true, though. I have to disagree with the
All right,
bottle.
go ahead.
With the shoe side, because at times I do get 100 to 200 people a day
to the website.
to the website.
Okay.
But you know, with the Google changes, it fluctuates. You know,
Mhm.
it'll be up for a while, and then Google will make some change, and then it'll fall off.
Mhm.
You know, where I get 20, 30, 40
Yeah.
people a day,
Right.
and then it builds back up. You know, and
Huh.
then Google will make some other
Interesting.
change, and
Yeah.
it'll plummet again.
Yeah. Well, you've got that
So-
website has a lot of content on it.
Yes,
so,
I have over 250 articles
yeah.
or something
Right.
like that.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
and I
that's
just
a lot.
deleted a bunch of them too. So,
Yeah. Mhm.
so yeah, a lot of words, a lot of potential ways for people to find the website.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it builds over time and gets integrated into Google's search index with
Mhm.
all of those different articles that are within the website. And
Right.
so there's all kinds of different ways that people can stumble upon you or find you and
Right.
come to your website. So, and then of course people pass back and forth between YouTube and your website as well. So,
Right.
and then you've got Pinterest and you've got
Amazon now.
Amazon, yeah,
Yep.
because of this,
Yep.
right?
Right.
Yep.
So if they find you on the book on Amazon, they may end up going to your website.
Right. Yeah, because we have our author introduction,
Mhm.
you know, where we mention the website.
Yeah,
And in the book as well, we have a page where we ask people
Oh, to comment on
to
the book
comment if
in
they,
Amazon.
you know, leave a review if they want to.
hmm
So, and then, you know, the website, the page about the
Yeah.
website, if they want to learn more.
right.
I haven't personally done much with Twitter, but you have.
Twitter.
I don't do much with Twitter either.
Oh, all right.
And I know now they actually offer advertising on Twitter too.
Oh.
But I have a couple of our Facebook account linked with Twitter, so whatever goes on Facebook automatically goes on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't hardly ever go on
Yeah.
there myself. It's just all
Yeah. Right.
set up the way, you know, so content goes on there automatically. I don't
Yeah.
even have to think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't quite see how Twitter would work so well for advertising some of the stuff that we do like this.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm not really sure about that, but yeah. So okay. Well, what else? What else am I missing? I don't want to forget any questions. This is really an interesting topic. Are you going to continue with this bottle lamp?
Well,
website?
actually, we just wrote an article on the bottle lamp telling our visitors that we're going to back off. So that means we're not going to write any more articles for a while.
Oh.
We'll still have the content for everybody out there,
Mhm.
but we're not actively
You're not going to
writing
put
any more
quite
content.
so much time in it, and that's what
Correct.
takes the time is writing the articles.
writing
and
writing
things.
articles. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you still going to answer questions?
Yes, we
on
will
YouTube?
still answer questions, and we just got an email today from somebody sending us a picture of their
Mhm.
lamp, so we will still
Mhm.
put that stuff on.
Okay.
You know, which is actually nice too, because we actually get content from our viewers, from our
Mhm.
readers,
Right.
to put on the website, which will create more traffic.
Right. Exactly.
So-
it's just a natural thing.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a natural, know,
Mhm.
circle of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've actually become quite lazy about it. I mean, they send us pictures and we just write up a little quip about it and put
Yeah.
their picture up. There's,
Yeah.
the first thing you want to do is tell everybody, hey, I'm on this website. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
builds itself. And
Right.
we've
Which
just
is
kind
nice.
of...
You're facilitating this area for
Exactly.
them to communicate and to display their pictures.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
exactly.
yeah, that's really cool. I mean, that's just I think a lot of people are definitely interested in being able to do something like this. So it's fun to talk to you and find out how it came about. And,
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think one thing about it is that when you're first getting into it, you don't really know if it's going to work, and that's the hard part about
I'm
it.
guilty.
Yeah.
When she said she wanted to make the
Because-
video, I thought, who's going to watch
Yeah,
that?
yeah, right.
Boy,
and
am I
it turned
eating
out,
crow.
yeah, and there's some work involved. So you're wondering, well, am I wasting my time,
Right.
or
Oh,
should
yeah.
I keep going? And
Right.
people always say, don't give up. But if you're not on the right track, you should give up and do something else.
Right.
But how do you know? It's hard to know until you've gotten,
Giving it the
Get-
test of time.
Right, yeah, they say a year, you're supposed to give it a year. And if
Yeah.
nothing happens,
Yeah.
after a year, then you might as well try something different.
Yeah, right.
But if you don't ever try it, you'll never know. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
exactly.
yeah.
So it takes a website, it takes a YouTube account, and probably a
If you're doing
Pinterest
crafts,
and
you do want to do the
Etsy.
Etsy, because, there's a ton of traffic
Oh, yeah.
mhm.
there, a
Etsy.
ton of people that will only go to Etsy.
Mhm.
They're very, very
Yeah.
loyal.
So if
Etsy
you-
has very loyal
Yeah.
followers, so
Yeah. So if you're doing crafts, go to check out Etsy for sure.
definitely, yes.
And you could actually have your own blog on like Blogspot or WordPress.com.
Right.
You don't even have to really create a website, although there's some advantages to having your own website. But still, a lot of people will just use a blogging account and
Sure.
accomplish that.
Right. Yep.
So, okay. Nick, anything else?
No, it's
Anything else
been a
you wanna
wild
say?
ride, let me
Yeah,
tell you.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where it goes from here too. So,
Cover?
well, what about the email list that you have? You collect people's email addresses.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The email stuff. Yeah, and then we send them. Well, I've tried different things. Right now, we only send an email after every third article. Of course, we're gonna have to change that now, because we've never really gotten much out of it.
Yeah. So when someone comes to your website, they can leave their email address, and then in return, they can download this ebook, not this book, but
The free ebook. Yeah.
the free ebook,
Yep.
which is a PDF file, and they can read it online on their computer. And then once they're on your email list, then since they've given you their email, then you have a system in an email service that automatically sends them emails like every few days to keep, to talk with them, to
Right.
get them to know you better, so that hopefully, you'll make some connection. Maybe you'll be able to do business with them or sell them something or whatever.
Right. Yep. Yep. Um,
And
Oh.
you have a few hundred people on the list?
oh yeah,
Or 1,000? Did you say 1,000?
Yeah.
people?
We have
1,000 people have
1,000
done
people. Yeah.
that. So.
And the
okay.
thing is, I changed the website a couple of months ago, and then I changed it again last week, and it's really hard actually to find where to sign up
Oh,
because I kind of buried it
Yeah.
because I want people, to buy the book rather than
yeah.
know,
Then sign up.
download our free version.
Right.
And still, we get people almost daily,
Really?
so they actually have to look for it now.
yeah.
Because before it was
Yeah.
really obvious. I had a big button, right
Yeah.
on the side on every page.
Right.
Sign here to get our free book.
Yeah.
But now, they either have to click on a page or actually scroll down on the homepage quite a ways to find
Yeah.
the link to get the free book.
Mm-hmm.
I'd attribute that to Pinterest. That it's floating around out there. The link to the free ebook. The cover is out
Oh.
there, and it's floating around in Pinterest,
So
and that's
you
where that
think-
traffic's coming from.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyone who came to the site, you're right, would have to really look for the free
Mhm.
ebook. But
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think it's coming out of Pinterest. So.
Yeah. But you've got 1,000 followers there in your email list that you can, anytime you want to send them an email, you can do that through your email system,
Right.
which is
Yes.
Aweber.
Yes.
It's not just a regular Google Gmail thing. It's
No.
you have to have that email service.
Right. Yep. Otherwise, you can get banned from.
Because you can't send an email to 1,000 people at
Right.
one time
With a
unless
link
you're with
in
the
it.
service.
Yeah, right.
right. So, yeah.
I
so
don't know
that's
if we
interesting.
utilized the mail thing though. I mean, if we were actually had things for sale, that might have worked to our advantage. Here's our
Yeah,
latest
I've
creations
tried
and stuff.
different things, and
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
whole subject in
ball
itself.
game, yeah,
is,
right. Yeah.
How do you use an email list and sell
Right.
things or
Yeah.
whatever? Yep.
although I must say we do get about 30% click through.
hmm
A lot of times, which is pretty high for an email list.
Yeah.
hmm
But
Yeah. Open rate. You mean 30% open the email?
no, they actually click through.
Oh, they actually click through to
Yeah,
from
to-
the links
to
in
read the
emails.
article.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what's the open rate then? How many people open it?
Boy, I don't know.
Remember?
It varies from 40 to 60.
Oh, that's
It's
not bad.
it's pretty good, yeah. But we
Mhm.
don't see any monetary,
hmm Yep.
from it. So I mean, we can do this and feel good about it, but it's never going to pay any bills.
Depends on depends on what you have to sell. If you
Right.
could find something that gave you a good commission
Mhm.
that people wanted,
Right.
then maybe you could make it work.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That,
and
that's part
it's-
of the process is hunting down those things that you could sell
Right,
as an
yeah.
affiliate or
right. And
even
actually,
wrong.
when we started out, we were selling our bottles.
mhm.
That was kind of the
Right.
And-
the
and that
purpose
is-
of it.
purpose of it, right? We were selling our bottles, but then we downsized, and we don't even
Yeah.
make bottles
and
anymore.
it was a bit too much work and
Right.
not really enough money for all the work that it took.
Right.
Yeah.
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 We did sell quite a few of them.
We did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And
through the
didn't one
website
go
and
to
Etsy. and-
Australia or something?
Yep.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
that was interesting.
Yeah, that's great. Okay.
So yeah.
Good.
So then,
Well, go.
well, the website will be out there, for
Yeah.
for people to learn the craft and to share, and
Yeah.
Mhm.
we'll just
Mhm.
every once in a while throw something new on there,
Mhm.
see what happens.
Yeah, so it's bottle-lamp.com. We'll put the name across the screen on the bottom here too, so
Alright.
people
Okay.
can see it and check
Right.
it out.
Yep.
And thanks for coming all the way from South Carolina to talk to us about this.
Yeah.
You
Thanks
must
for
be on a
having us.
book tour, right? Is
Yeah,
that your-
we are.
There you
We're on
are.
a book tour. We actually have sold quite a few of them already.
Oh, have you? Really?
Yeah.
On Amazon?
Yeah, on Amazon,
Oh,
yep,
really?
yep.
That's great.
And then, like I said, you can't. It's not just on Amazon. You can have your book on all these different
Mm-hmm.
websites, selling
Okay.
websites. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
so yeah. I mean, if you want to publish a book, I mean, this is really the way to go.
yeah.
Unless you
CreateSpace.
createspace.com
.com,
Yep.
which is associated or partnered with Amazon.
with Amazon.
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. And then of course you get a little cut.
Yeah.
Whenever you sell
When
a
you
book.
sell it, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the deal. Well, thanks again, you
All right,
guys,
thanks,
Nick and
Jeff.
Silka.
Yes.
Thanks for coming, and
Thanks for having us.
yeah, we'll be in touch with you. We'll be following your stuff as
All
you
right.
go.
Very good.
Good luck with it, and thanks for coming.
All right.
So-
Thank you.
Okay.